and I'm back with a doubleheader episode for y'all. Bill was ready. He was busy earlier. He wanted to do an episode. This is the Fun Football Podcast. I'm Isaac. This is Bill, my co-host. This is episode 29. We're here with a surprise Pickem episode because we were ready to go. How you doing, Bill?
Doing all right, man. Hanging in there, ready for the Christmas holiday break and all that stuff. So, how about you?
How many days do you get off? I've been enjoying the days I've had off. It's been nice.
I'm actually off this Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then of course Christmas. So I'll have 4 days in a row. So it'll be nice.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Let me get the live video up so I can see the chat because I didn't invite.
Okay.
I think Shots is going to hop on. So let me pull it up.
All right.
Hopefully we grab a few. I'm hoping we grab a few people, but if not, it'll get some anyways.
Is Shots the one that we just got done with?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So his name is Shots from the Sideline. He's really cool. He has an awesome show. I'll send you the link so you can listen to our episode, but some of his other ones, he's really good. He wants to. It would probably not be live unless one of us pays for StreamYard.
Okay.
I don't know how into college you are, but he has some cool off-season plans.
Oh,
really? He wants to do a. I was going to pitch this in the beginning of. Well, we pitched at the end of the last episode, but he wants to do a college football mock draft.
Oh, really? Wow.
Like a couple of them. I don't know if you'd be into it. I'm going to do my homework by March, April time. So,
yeah. Wow. I've never done that. I'll have to definitely do homework. Okay.
I've never done it either. The game would be if we get 10 people, everybody has 3 teams and a couple people have 4, and we run through the first round.
Okay.
What do you think? I don't know if you'd be interested. I don't know my college, so I'm going to study up. So
yeah.
I got 4 already, so we want to get 10. So if you're interested, let me know. Okay.
Okay. All right.
And then,
is it based on the needs of each team, NFL team, or just
you're the GM? You pick if it's based on need or prospect.
Okay.
You make that decision.
Wow.
Honestly, we're going to say that you're the GM. You'll have to fight for who's ever Green Bay. Gotcha. I don't mind. You can have it, honestly. I don't really mind. But would you, taking trades out of it, unless we decide to trade with each other during the draft, we'll probably do 1 round, maybe 2.
Okay.
I want to do a couple previews of the top picks and stuff, generic ones, and then a recap one. But I plan to do a lot of draft stuff. I have a guy on Twitter, the mock draft guy. He has a show. He's good. And then a guy from the Packers show last night actually is really good. He's interested too. So we've got 4 with me and Med. So yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's just something. It was something for the off season because after the draft, I'm gonna take a break. I may shut it off for 6 to 8 weeks, honestly.
Right.
I think it'll be smart and healthy, and then reboot for season 2.
There you go.
I think we're here to stay. I think we've gotten good feedback, except for my Packer comments on the Packer pages in the group I'm in.
Well, man, I tell you, dude, I just
the coordinator stuff. Obviously Barry sucks, but Bill, do you see elite talent on our defense? Because I just don't.
We don't have a Pro Bowl caliber player on our defense. No, I mean
Gary, maybe.
Okay, Gary, yes, but there's no supporting cast. I'm sorry, one player can't do it all. I mean, no.
And the other problem is that the other problem I have is that Alexander sat most of the year, so he's our Pro Bowler from the past.
Yep.
And while Kenny Clark is still good, I hold him accountable. Yeah. I'm doing something unprofessional. I'm having a bite of food because it looks good.
You're fine. Well, here's the thing too. While you're chewing,
but Clark has not been our run defense still sucks, and he's one of the culprits of that.
Well, and that's what I was saying. What are we ranked lower 3rd in rush defense?
I'll pull it up.
It's just ridiculous, and we're not even that great against the pass either. It's just where's our defense? If we have a great defense, which I thought coming into this year we would have a top 10 defense, but we don't have a top 10 defense. There's no way. I thought it was going to be our defense that carries us this year, but no, our offense is actually doing better which is sad. No.
So here's Green Bay's rankings because I knew we were going to talk Packers. That's why I wore the shirt for our mediocrity on defense, and I've got some LaFleur points. If you're cool with it, I want to spend a little time on Green Bay and Dallas and maybe Detroit, and then we'll do our picks. Okay.
Okay. All right.
We don't have to do all that other stuff I sent you. I'm curious on your top 5, but we've already hit a lot. So, anyways, okay, Green Bay right now rankings. They are, by the way, they're favored by 4.5, but it's only because they're playing Carolina. And I'm going to be honest, I don't even want to see this team in the playoffs unless they show up like they did against KC. I don't even want it. I'd rather have a better draft pick because we don't spend money in free agency anyways.
Bingo.
So, you know what? Speaking of, hold on, I'm going to really quick tell all the Packer people that this is happening.
Okay.
Hold on one second. Hold on.
Yeah. You're good.
I'm just going to, and this is not good for the air, but I'm just going to do it really quick.
Momentary.
Pull it up.
Well, while you're doing that, I can recap last week if you want, or
recap it. What do we got?
Right. Well, we got 9 out of 16, which, I mean, it's one game above 500, isn't great, but we kind of fell off the leaderboard there a little bit this week, so we got to have some strong weeks here to try to climb back in it. But I tell you, I hate some of the teams. I just really don't like the Texans. I can't stand them.
I love it, man. Seriously, like the Texans. The problem is though that they were freaking without Stroud, so they should have lost. Like we missed some picks that were smart picks, and this season has been so wildly up and down, man.
Carolina beating the Falcons. Hello. I mean,
Arthur Smith deserves to get fired, in my opinion, for that. You lose to Carolina. Yep. I was going to say it. If LaFleur loses to Carolina and drops the last 2, should he get fired?
Oh, I would think. I mean,
you heard it here. I think so, man. I just don't. I'm not with this guy. He's not holding the coordinators accountable. That's his job. It's like the principal of a school. If the teachers suck, eventually it falls on you. Like that is your job.
Yeah. And one of my Yep. Go ahead.
What you get? Well, we were 9 and 7 last week, right?
9 and 7, yes.
Oh.
For the year, we are at 63.8%, which isn't bad, but the leaders in our league, they're at like 67%, 65, 67. So we need to get at least in the 65 to even have a chance at maybe $100 or $200. So.
Well, the good news is every time we have a bad week, we rebound with a double digit.
And I think we need a solid week here, at least 14 or 15.
We're still doing way better than last season.
Oh, heck yeah. We still have a shot. Yeah, absolutely. So
I'm just glad that we sucked. I'm sorry.
We got to
finish. We won twice.
It's not I mean, it's all right.
All right, give me your Packers thoughts on that atrocity, and then let's talk Dallas to cheer ourselves up because they sucked worse.
Yeah, I just don't see the consistency from one week to the next. That's the problem. You play Tampa Bay. Yeah, Tampa Bay's mediocre. They're what, 6 and 7. We were at home too. I just don't get it. I just don't understand the Packers. I don't know.
I heard it on Bill Simmons. He was saying how we have one of the last 2 weeks we had one of the worst defensive game plans that he's ever seen, and we gave up a perfect passer rating to Baker freaking Mayfield.
Yeah. How do you do that,
dude? I said that to the Pats guy. I was like, we made Baker. He said this was messed up, but it's the truth. We made Baker Mayfield look like prime Tom Brady. We just did. Bill, that's sad. That's sad, man. The coverage was so soft all game.
That's the thing.
Where are the players? Where's the scheme?
Right. Now,
what is going on?
Was Alexander out?
Yeah, Stokes they brought back, and he got smoked several times. I can't just hear that this was Barry. This was our players are quitting. And I get it that they're ticked with the coach. But that game, did you see that stupid play to freaking, I can't even remember the guy's name. He had 52-yard touchdown. Oh. Like, that was freaking dismal, dude.
Yeah. Was that on Stokes?
That was actually two guys missing a tackle is what that was.
Well, I'm just, to me, Stokes, we need to start rehauling. I still like Alexander when he's healthy, but
yeah, you know what? You want to just run through the D because I did this the other day, and there are so many. I'm going to give you names, and let's play a game really quick, and then we'll get to the Cowboys.
All right.
Tell me, guys, you would keep on the defense. We can get to the offense another time, although I'm still worried about Jones. Okay, so keeper. We're going to play a game. This will be fun.
Keep or
flip. Hold on.
All right.
Keep or not. Let me see if ESPN's the right one. Okay, cool. Kenny Clark, keeper or flip, or keep or out.
Keep.
Yeah, me too. Slayton, keep or out. No tackle.
Out.
He is in. That was what my initial thought too. TJ Slayton is 26. He was a 2021 fifth-round pick. I'm sorry, maybe he's a rotation guy, but he shouldn't be our starter. That shows you how cheap we are. Out. Devontae Wyatt, I know he's second year, and I don't want him out, but I don't want him starting.
Right.
I haven't seen it.
Right.
He needs to take a jump for me. I haven't seen it. Out. No. So two guys on our defensive line are out. Preston Smith, out. But the problem is he's under contract for 4 more years. So unless they take a huge dead cap hit or trade him, he's probably staying. But I haven't seen it. I'd like to see more Van Ness.
Yeah. Yes. I like more Van Ness.
Campbell for me is starting to get up there, and he's not playing well. And I almost think McDuffie's been better, and he's been complaining.
But he started like he was going to be a dominator. I mean, he was a terror early. I just
I know. I don't get the team, dude. I don't get it.
Wow.
I really don't get it. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Okay, so right now I've got Campbell out. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 5 players, and we've got an elite defense. That's what I keep hearing.
Right.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
No.
Okay, Quay Walker, yes, even though he can be a dummy, he stays. Yeah. Gary obviously stays. So we got 3. Alexander, I would trade him. I would either start Ballantyne, I'd flip his contract, I'd try to move up in the draft, get aggressive. Maybe Alexander in a first could get you into the Marvin Harrison Jr. discussion range. Do it. Like in a heartbeat. So Alexander for me, even though he's been an all-pro, I'm ready to move on.
Right. Okay.
We got to rebuild this defense effectively if we want to be a contender. If Love is really the guy. We did this with Rodgers and Favre. We got to go out there and get aggressive in free agency.
And get a strong defense. Yep, you're right. Okay.
We don't have it right now. So Rudy Ford, for me, personally, I'm sorry.
No.
He'd be out. I would start Owens. I'd give Owens some run. And Savage would be out too.
Yes.
I actually kind of like Valentine. So other 3 corners are Valentine, Ballantyne, and Stokes.
Yep.
And if we had an elite shutdown guy that was playing, I actually like our pass defense, but that's over half the defense, Bill. That sucks.
Yeah. I'm still not sold on Stokes, though. He just he gets burned too many times.
Yeah, people say we'd spend all these picks. It doesn't mean you landed your pick. You could screw up your pick.
Absolutely.
Like, I could go make a pick in the first round. Was it a good pick? May not have been. I'm not a GM. Our GM misses some picks. So, sorry. Like, it's just the reality.
Exactly.
Sad the people aren't on because they would have loved all those comments.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah, man. Like, I just don't see it.
I don't know.
No comments right now. No worries. It was a surprise show. Me and Bill were just like, let's do it now because we don't know when we're both going to be free later this week. So,
right.
I'm sharing it again.
Dallas.
Hold on.
No.
Okay, yeah. Well, let's get to. Okay, so Green Bay needs to show the heck up if they actually want to beat Carolina.
Yep.
We're going to get into that game in a minute because I'm curious on your thoughts.
I predict if they lose this one, their season's over. I mean, there is no. They have. I mean, well, we said last week they had to win. Well, they technically did, but they still even have a long shot of an outside chance of a playoff if they win out. But
I've heard some guy brought this up that if we won out, somehow we'd have a 97% chance. I don't actually think that's true. Let me do some little quick research while we're on the show. Let me just look at the standings. Right now for the playoffs, we are
like in 10th or something, or no, 9th or
7,
something.
8, 9, 10, 11. I don't think that's true, even if we went out. Yeah. I think we would eclipse Minnesota, but I don't think we'd be. I think we need help now. And honestly, I'm just gonna be honest.
No.
I don't even care.
Right.
I'd rather
even if
lose.
they make it, they get bounced in the first round. So yeah.
Yeah, we're not a consistent enough team. Jordan Love played okay. He said up and down. I'm still not 100% sold on him either. I'm just not. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's cheer ourselves up.
Okay.
How about them Cowboys, Bill?
Hey man.
Now they screwed us on our picks, but
yes,
I can't be that mad about it because I don't want to be Stephen A. But where are all the Cowboy fans at? If you watch the video, where was your team at on Sunday?
Exactly. You're supposed to be.
You didn't show up. You didn't show up on the road. You didn't. You guys suck. I'm sorry. You're frauds. Just get off this championship bandwagon crap. If they pull it off, no, man. No.
I agree.
Nope.
I mean, I'm thinking the Cowboys. They're a good team, but they're not a great team. They're not one of the elite in the. Nope. So
not to be 3-4 on the road with that roster is an indictment on McCarthy, and me and you both know McCarthy.
Oh yeah.
Phone in. We both know McCarthy, and yeah. You reap what you sow on that one.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Just being honest.
We'll see. No. I got you. I'm with you on that one.
I just don't see it. I don't see them making a championship run. I just don't. But I got to say, the way that let's break it down. I did a little bit on that last show too. Doubleheader's been kind of fun. The wife's sick, but she's playing games. Okay. Dallas, to me, went in there, and I talked about it with Ned on the last show.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like Dallas on the road, if you punch them in the mouth early, they don't know how to respond.
Mm-hmm.
And while I can put a lot of it on the defense and some of the other players.
Yeah.
The way Dak looked as an MVP favorite was pretty weak.
And like I said, Dak, I'm getting an average quarterback. I don't see why people think he's such a. I don't see his great. He's not a great quarterback. I'm sorry, he's just not.
Yeah. I mean, I agree with you, man.
You got a great wide receiver, CeeDee Lamb, who puts up good numbers usually, especially fantasy points and stuff. But other than that, you take CeeDee Lamb away. I don't know.
I like Ferguson, but the Bills looked more desperate. They looked like they cared more.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, but Dallas desperately needed that game with Philly choking their game, which we can get into. With Philly choking their game, Dallas, if they'd won that game, they would have been the 2 seed, and all they would need to get the 1 is, and it may be a lot to ask, is for Baltimore or somebody to beat San Fran. Dallas should have taken that game seriously, knowing how they play on the road, and instead they played like crap on the road.
Yep. So it's going to be.
They just wet the bed, man. It was bad. That was bad.
Yep. Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
It was fun to watch, though.
Oh, yeah. I loved it. It's going to be interesting to see how they respond in Miami this week. When we get to the picks. I have a pretty.
We should. Do you want to? Do you have any other thoughts from last weekend? What did you think of Detroit?
Detroit. Well, I mean, they're. What was the? They beat the Broncos. Okay, which it's the Broncos, but I mean, it's a win is a win.
But the way they showed up, we picked freaking Denver. I talked you into it. You text me, why didn't we take Detroit? I was like, because I'm a moron.
Yeah, I mean, here's
because I talked you into bad picks. Oh, wait. Hold on. Hold on. I didn't make this live. Hold on.
Oh, it's not live. It says live on my phone.
No, it did the same crap.
Oh, okay.
Hold on, I'm telling. Come join the comments. Hold on. Our first 15 minutes were. I keep forgetting this. It's set to private. I gotta change the setting.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm telling them.
No problem.
I changed the setting.
Well, you're gonna be surprised.
Ned's gonna join in the comments.
Oh, good.
I did this crap last time. That's losing viewers. I gotta remember that. Sucks. Hold on. What you got?
I'm gonna surprise you with some of the picks this week. So.
Oh, I can't wait.
Okay.
Let me just make. Hold on. Okay. Check again.
All right.
I set it to private, which is amazing.
Oh, is it?
I've got some people coming in, so that'll be fun. Yeah, I suck. Okay, yeah, you know what? I want to talk a couple more games. I'm sorry, Bill. I know you want to get to the picks, but so much crap happened. Let's chat that Philly Seattle game. I was doing Frozen Tundra, so I had to go back and watch the highlights. Did you end up seeing the Monday night game last night?
I didn't watch it all. I just saw the highlights and previews, or the highlights of it. So, I mean, but still, Philadelphia again, thinking one of the elite in the NFC, and then they lose to Seattle. I mean, yes, it was in Seattle. It's hard to win a road game. I get that, but if you're one of the top, you got to figure out a way. And right now, Philadelphia doesn't even look like a top team in the NFC. So, I mean,
they don't at all. Like, I'm really. Oh, hey, we got Tom in here. Hey, cool. Okay, I gotta stop. I gotta remember to freaking set this public, or only me and you see it, and it's basically like recording it. So
okay, set it public.
Hold on, let me just.
Yeah. I'll try to remember.
Go to my.
Set it public.
Trying to get Chris in. He wants to watch it.
Okay, Chris. Come on, Chris.
Hold on. Ned's here. Cool. We got a couple people. Yay!
Hey, Ned.
Guys, leave some comments. Make this fun, okay? We talked a lot of Packers, and I'm a dummy. I forgot to set it to public, so I suck. Yeah, let me message the one other person really quick.
Okay.
Hold on.
While you're doing that, we just were talking about a little bit about the Cowboys and a little bit about the Packers, and then we're gonna head into.
We got 4 people.
Hey,
we got 4 people watching.
All right.
Yeah, there he is. There's Chris.
The people that are joining us, when we do our picks, please chime in, because your idea, your thoughts might help us actually pick some winners for a change. So, good Lord.
Bill, did you used to do radio or something? You're really good at this.
Oh, thank you. You're funny. I used to actually, my first degree was radio, TV, film, and I did a little sports broadcast and newscast on 88.1 KNTU. So, yeah.
There we go, man. That's awesome. I honestly wanted to go for it, but this is a fun hobby alternative. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
So,
well, back in the day,
I'm happy Chris is here, Med's here, my dad's here. We got a few. This is fun.
Back in the day, Isaac, it kind of dates my radio program, but we actually had audio tape, and we had to take tape and like splice it and cut it and then put it together with. Yeah, it was crazy, man. It was crazy.
How long, Bill? Let's just deviate for a second. I think it's fun for people.
What's that?
How long did you do that for?
Oh gosh.
How long did you do it for?
Well, I did it in college, of course, for the 4 years, and then I did a little bit on the side for the public radio station, 88.1, and then I had a couple buddies actually do some stuff with a big radio station here. WBAP 820, an AM station, and one of my buddies actually is still working there. He's does like the morning traffic reports and stuff. It's pretty cool.
Matt said the 80s were crazy. That's really cool, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, I almost went for journalism, and this is making me. It's kind of scratching that itch. It's been fun, but I'm really jealous you did some sports broadcasting, because that was like. Seriously, what I wanted to do more than writing, I wanted to do the color commentary for the NFL. So really? I wanted to be what Aikman is now.
Oh, really?
Honestly, I used to hate Aikman, but now he's like by far my favorite. But that was my dream job. It was John Madden when I was a kid. It was Madden, and I can't remember the guys I watched in the 90s, but other than him, but Madden was the standout because he was just the best.
Well, because what I did is I would like for the radio station. I would cover some of the high school Friday night games. I would go to them and I would do the play-by-play and stuff. So it was fun. Yeah.
That's awesome. See, that's like, I love teaching, but that's legit, dude. It really is.
That was pretty fun.
That's awesome. See, we got to bring some personal stuff in and some flair. That was fun. Med, I'm going to figure out the streamer thing so me and you and him can do one together, because that was Bill, and thanks for hopping on late and doing this last second. And
My pleasure, man. My pleasure.
I'm very disappointed with our picks, but we've had such a great season.
We
need y'all's help. We need y'all's help.
Yes.
We're gonna get through them.
Yep.
But let's finish the recap because there was a couple of crazy games.
Okay.
Seattle, I almost text you to flip it.
Yeah.
But Drew Lock beating Philly.
Oh, I know. Tell me about it.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying.
Wow. What is going on with Philly? So Med brought up some really good points. I don't know if he's still here. Okay. But Med brought up some really good points. He said Jalen Hurts arm strength I think you can start to question it. What do you think on that?
I agree.
Those couple of picks.
Yeah. I mean, it seems like when he's throwing deep, he's just not getting enough under it. I mean, you might say, okay, is he throwing into the wind or whatever? But I mean, come on, if you're an NFL quarterback, I'm sorry, you got to have the arm strength, fight the wind or whatever. I mean, look at Favre, look at Rodgers. Those guys got plenty of arm. You got, strong arm. I'm sorry, you got to be able to make those throws, man.
Mahomes, even Love has decent arm strength now.
Yep.
Freaking Allen, obviously. I think the other problem, me and Med brought it up, is Goddard being out for them on IR. They don't have that backup tight end. It's not like Baltimore Lively is playing good. They don't have that backup tight end to bring the safeties down. Mm-hmm. And the safeties are crashing deep, and that's why I can't remember the guy's name. We talked about him in the other episode. The Seattle kid that had the 2 picks on him, that's that crazy one at the end of the game. And I actually missed the game live because I was doing 2 hours of Frozen Tundra Network last night. This is getting and now I've got Millie Goats, who I'm going to send to you. He's awesome. He wants to come on one with me.
Uh-huh.
And he wants to do me to go on his show on Julian Love. Thank you, Med, with the sleeve. Yeah. Love it, man. Thank you. Seriously. He wants to come on this show. So now I'm actually doing another one this week. Okay. And I haven't officially asked my dad, but I'm thinking about doing a short fantasy football because we're playing each other head to head to go to the Super Bowl. So doing like a fantasy, like our matchup and then some other stuff, like 30 minutes. I'm getting into this stuff, man.
There you go.
All right. But it's fun that other people want to collaborate now. I've got another guy that reached out next week. Good. So other people are seeing the show and they want to do a show with me. It's like,
hey, man, that's awesome.
That's why I might have to buy StreamYard because I really want to do episodes with 3 or 4 occasionally.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm watching a lot of those shows. I think beyond 4, like Frozen Tundra, gets chaotic.
Yeah.
I think 2 to 4 is that sweet spot. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Isaac versus Dad, Tom says.
Oh, man. Wow.
I wish it was the Super Bowl. It would have been even more fun, but it's all right. You only got the 5 seats. That's what happens. I'm the 1 seat.
Oh, man.
I think I beat you. No. I beat you, sir. Go check. I'm pretty sure I beat you. Hold on. No. He's making me deviate. No, I have to check this out. Hold on. I'm going to schedule. Give me a second. Dad, let's hold on. Just wait. All right. I beat. I played Tom. Ooh, yes, you won by 4.6 points. You suck. Week 6.
Yeah.
Your favorite this week, you have 0 people in. He throws them all on his bench. He doesn't have anybody in.
Wow.
What are you talking about? Just, whatever. You're going to have to come back on the show and defend yourself.
There you go.
Honestly, I think we are. I think if Lynn's really sick, I might just do it. It sucks because I was going to take a break this week, but maybe we'll do it on like Saturday. I don't know. All right. So Seattle surprised Philly and they sucked.
Yep.
Detroit was one of my other big surprises of the week, other than Atlanta. Atlanta, their coach needs to get canned for losing to Carolina.
Dude, that's
what crap. What crap is that? But that's Detroit woke up. So do we believe in them?
They played Denver. Okay, I mean,
I don't know. I don't know.
And it was at home, so I mean,
I should not have picked Denver. That was so dumb. So dumb. Okay. Dumb.
Yeah, it's all right.
But okay, this year though, Bill, I heard on Bill Simmons. I brought up with Med on the last episode. This year kind of feels like outside of San Fran when they had the injuries, and then when they had the left tackle and Debo, who's their hidden engine on that offense. My dad thinks Detroit's for real. We're gonna see. I've got to say, other than San Fran, that 3-game stretch, and they still play people close.
Yeah.
That outlier, they have been by far and away the best team in football, and it kind of feels like the rest of the league is playing catch up, and every other team has been so wildly up and down. It's so hard to pick because neither of us would have predicted Dallas gets destroyed by Buffalo that bad. No way.
Oh, no.
No way. This is dumb. But Detroit, I wouldn't have predicted they were going to come out, although some people did, and we're right, that they woke up, that they were going to come out and just absolutely demolish Detroit. So
I know.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
Oh, well.
We're 30 minutes in. I think we should start our Pick'em.
Absolutely.
Ready?
Let's do it.
Pick'em time! Let's do it! I need a little video thing. We need to get Will employed for a video intro, and then we need to have a Pick'em time thing that comes up.
Oh, there you go.
All right, well, there's my little thing for now. Okay.
Nice.
I want to do. Can we do it the same? Yeah, I try. Can we do the lock? Do you want to start? I'll let you pick. Do you want to start with the locks, the unsures, or the games of the week? What do you want to start with?
Let's do the locks because I think those are easy. Yeah.
Right. Let me pull up my list. Hold on.
All right.
Get to it. I need to get some crazy new stats that I didn't present on the last show. I wasn't prepared for a doubleheader, but this is what we do. Okay. No, I'm actually kind of excited because I had a blast with Matt, but I was looking forward to the Pick'em episode with you. I told him that. So, okay. Cool. All right, bud. My lock. Let's just go back and forth, okay? You go first.
What's your lock?
Okay, you want me to go? Okay, my lock for the week is my lock. I'm going to go. I'm going to shock you. This is my lock. I think San Fran beats Baltimore.
Really? Wow. Okay.
I really do. It's in San Fran. I don't think anybody can hang with Baltimore. They're a lock for me.
I thought that would have been a toss-up
game.
No,
I mean, it is a game of the week, so I'm kind of promoting that game first.
Okay.
But I think, what do y'all think? Everybody watching, hopefully we've got a few in here, which is really fun. All of you guys, what do you think? San Fran.
Tell us what are your locks.
Here's my thing.
Okay.
When San Fran's been healthy, has anybody says that's crazy? Has anybody hung with San Fran when they're healthy?
Not really.
Their rush defense is not great. San Fran's. Let me pull up the straight stats. In EPA, they're 27th. Their actual rush D is 3rd. I don't understand how EPA works because that's nuts.
Yeah.
San Fran's pass D is 15th.
Hold on. You said EPA?
Yeah, so expected play average. This is really weird, okay?
I was like, why is the
expected play average?
Yeah.
No, so expected played, I think it's allowed. They are 27th. I'm looking at the ringer right now.
Gotcha.
But in actual rush D, they're 3rd.
Okay.
The weakest part of San Fran's team is their pass defense. They're 15th. And that even, to me, I'm surprised it's there. I thought it'd be higher.
Yeah.
Dad, why is it crazy, Dad? Lamar's too special. This is a toss-up game, maybe the game of the year. Lamar is special, but I think San Fran is going to give them their best punch. And I think San Fran's best punch is 10 to 15 points better than Baltimore. I'm just saying.
I agree.
It's a Monday night game. Maybe Baltimore makes it a game, but I just can't see a scenario San Fran loses this one at home.
Right.
It's in San Fran.
They're trying to lock home field.
I'm going to shock everybody.
Yeah.
I'm shocking everybody. I think San Fran's that much better.
Yep.
Baltimore probably is the second best team. And I think they're that much head and shoulders better.
But
how are you going to stop Ayuk, Debo, CMC, Kittle, Jennings?
Yeah.
What do you think, Bill?
I'm going to predict that the Niners win, and it's the Super Bowl rematch of these two later down the road.
I think so, too. They're both the 1 seed. I like it.
Yep.
Okay, that was my pick. I'm crazy, I know. But I believe in San Fran that heavy that I'm locking them in.
All right.
I would actually take the points. They're 5.5. I would, if I was a betting man, I'd take the 5.5. I think they cover. They win by 7+.
All right.
Lamar special, Baltimore special, but Keaton Mitchell's hurt. I like Baltimore's offense. I like some of the pieces on D, and I just think San Fran has way too many horses.
Yeah.
So.
All right. So that's your lock, right? All right.
What you got?
My lock. You might kind of jump out. I don't know. We'll see. You might not be too surprised, but
I was trying to get people out of their seats for mine.
this team lost to a 6-7, now a 7-7 team, which you wouldn't think, but they were playing away. So you got to give them a little bit of leeway there. But I'm going to take Philadelphia at home to stomp the Giants.
Yeah, I agree. I don't even think we need to go that into it. I think Philly's going to rebound if they can't. Yep. If DeVito puts it up on them, then they're not going anywhere in the playoffs, and they may not be anyways. Exactly. I think Jalen Hurts is going to be mad. They're going to be ticked off after losing 3 straight and being down on several others. If they have any if they have any wake up, it's going to be this week. I'm going to go. Okay, so hold on. Dang, I can't believe this is episode 29, Bill. That's crazy. Okay, so we're taking San Fran.
Yep.
I'm just writing down the teams. I'm not even writing down the matchup.
No,
so we're taking San Fran. We're taking Philly. This is what we said. We said those two in the last show.
Okay.
Okay. I'm with you on Philly. You guys good on Philly? In the chat, let us know if you're good on Philly. Also, I've been bad about this. I'm so sorry. If you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, leave some comments on the video. I'm going to post it up and let me know what you think of our picks. I would love that. And remember, I've sucked at this all night. I apologize. Subscribe to YouTube or Facebook. They're on my profile, and I'll gladly add you so you can watch them. But it is a clean episode because I'm a teacher, so it's clean on my profile. So as long as you keep it clean, I'll add you as a friend so you can watch it. StreamYard is being weird with pages, Bill. They said my page is too new after 2 episodes, which made no sense. That's why it's on my profile now. So, like, if you've watched on Facebook, it's on mine. So
okay, wow.
Med is good with Philly, yeah. Okay. But anyway, we got another person. Nice. Anyways, just also, it's always audio only, but Rumble, I'm putting the show up there as well, and it's all in the link tree on my Facebook, and I'll share that with Bill. So if you like the show, share it with your friends, and I want to know what y'all think of our picks. So leave some comments if you watch it on replay later, because I actually have some other podcasters that watch the show. I got a shout out today, which was cool. So you listed me with some other shows, which was fun. Okay, my lock. So just had to do a little plug there. I forgot to in the beginning. I introduced my name, so it only took 29 episodes to say my name in the beginning. I was watching a show this morning because I watch other shows to try to get some we got 5 people here. Nice. Yep. I watched some other shows to get ideas. And I'm not trying to steal themes. I'm trying to see what's working.
Sure.
And I was like, why am I not introducing myself and the other person?
You have
I'm saying this is the Fun Football Podcast, but I'm not saying Isaac. So, you live, you learn. It's fun anyways. So.
Unless your name is Fun Football Podcast, but But
I've officially changed my name to Fun Football Podcast. That is my name now. My wife probably would think so.
All right, FFP.
We're having fun here. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna probably, if the wife will allow it, I'm doing a lot of shows this week. I might hop back on that Game On show on Rumble.
Okay.
And their last few, their numbers were pretty high, but even our episode was low for them, and it hit over 1,000. So I'll send you the link so you can check it out. Okay. But honestly, I don't know. It depends on how she's feeling, because if she's better, I might dip on that one. But it's Saturday morning, so okay. My next lock, we deviated, and that was fun.
Yeah.
Okay, next one for me.
Okay.
Buffalo.
Okay.
I think they beat the Chargers. I don't see this Charger team unless they wake up from the stale. The only concern I have is
what?
Dad, Med, whoever else is in. I see there's a few in. What, Chris? I'm picking Buffalo. Here's the reason why. Unless the new coach, and it's some random weird dude, it's like an outside linebacker coach, I think. Me and my dad looked that up on our show on Saturday. I don't remember.
Yeah.
But unless this guy pulls a Pierce from the Raiders and gets total control of the team, I think Buffalo's head and shoulders better than the Chargers, and Herbert's out for the year. So I'm going Buffalo.
All right, I agree.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
We agree. Yeah. I know you're gonna try to talk me into Carolina in a minute. I know you are. All right, man. Your pick. Do you have any more locks?
Locks? No, Not really. No. Not locks. No.
Hold on. I think I had a couple with him. Hold on. I'm looking. I'm going to surprise you. I think I've got a couple more. I've got a couple more. I think I might have his locks.
That are locked?
I've got Kansas. Yeah, I've got KC as a lock at home against the Raiders.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. So let me mark that. I'm marking them off as we go through them so we don't duplicate and forget.
Perfect.
So we got four so far. We got four.
San Fran, Philly, Buffalo, KC. Good?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. I've got a couple more for you.
Okay.
Philly. Hold on. I think Denver's a lock against New England. In Denver. I don't see New England actually winning that game.
Yeah,
wait.
What?
Bills might have a bit of a letdown. My dad says no on Buffalo. Dad, do you believe in Easton Stick at quarterback? Maybe not a lock, but I gotta pick Buffalo, man. Really? You gotta give me some more on that one. Type it in the chat. I need to know why. Give me a why.
I'm thinking Buffalo to rebound after.
Well, Buffalo after their big win, maybe they have a letdown after they destroyed Dallas. But yeah. I think they win.
I think they
and
win
I'm not even that concerned about it.
They're still
if the Chargers win, good for them.
I think they still need to. Yeah, I think Buffalo too.
So what was I just pitching? I was pitching Denver as a lock.
Denver.
Here's my thought.
Okay.
It's in Denver. They're going to be ticked off after the Detroit thing. Hold on, read the whole comment. Okay, wait. Let me go.
I agree.
Buffalo might have a bit of a letdown. And only win by 20.
There you go.
Sorry, I didn't see it. I'm sorry. I like it. Yeah. Sorry, Dad. Nice play. I like it. That's funny. Good stuff, Dad.
Yeah, it was.
Dummy. I was like, wait, what? Okay, here's my Denver thought. I want to know y'all's thought on this one, okay? Denver is favored by 6.5, and I just think the Patriots suck.
Yep.
Pitch made.
Yeah.
They did compete. I'll give them this. They competed with KC in the first half.
Yeah.
Maybe no to KC being a lock. Well, here's my thought. Are they really going to lose to the Raiders?
They better not. Dad, I'm not
going to lie to you. What would you pick the Raiders though, Dad? Because maybe not a lock, but I definitely don't think they're favored by 10.
Yeah.
Their offense does scare me, but I don't think unless the Raiders suddenly woke up with Pierce after that big win, I still think the Chiefs are going to win that one. The last time they played, they were down 14-0, and then they won 31-17.
Yeah.
Maybe not a lock, but I'm going KC.
Yeah.
Okay, here's my Denver thought. New England's freaking terrible.
Yes.
Especially on offense.
Yep.
Now, they did look a little better against KC.
Yeah.
He thinks Las Vegas has a chance to upset. That's interesting.
Really?
We'll come back and re-explore it. We'll come back and re-explore it after I finish the Denver-New England one.
Okay.
Denver, I'm just thinking they find a way to win this one. Yeah, they laid an egg against Detroit, but that was their first egg in a long time. The Patriots, outside of that silly Steelers win, their defense has been playing better.
Right.
But the Chiefs still put up 27 on them, and Stevenson's out, and Denver had been playing better. Now, you told me don't pick Denver again, but I don't think I can pick New England, dude. I'm sorry. I just don't think I can do it.
Nope.
What do y'all think? Denver, New England? It's fun having people in it, like that we have people in there.
Yeah.
We didn't actually, me and Mad, I don't know if I forgot to set it for a while. We had Chris in, so this is more than we had in. I do think later's better. People hop on later. Which kills our bedtime, but people watch later at night after dinner. So.
Right.
Okay, so are you good with Denver?
Yes, Denver is good.
Okay, let's go back to KC Raiders for my dad. Just Med says Broncos. I agree. Okay, let's go back.
I don't trust
the
Raiders, dude.
I don't trust the Raiders, Dad.
Nope.
Denver, I don't think the Patriots will win it, Chris says. Zappy is improving, but Denver should be good.
Why is he saying the Raiders? How's the Raiders?
Dad, what's up with the Raiders? Hold on, let's look at them. They lost. I'm trying to remember when they I think they hired Pierce. They won 2 in a row. They lost. They were competitive against Miami. I remember this. I don't remember who they beat before the Jets. The LV coach could make a difference. I agree with you, Dad. I like Pierce. I think he should get some run. Me and Med talked it on the last episode right before this. I think he should get some run next year as a head coach. If they made this mistake when they fired Gruden, They brought in, however you say the guy's last name, he's our Green Bay special teams coach, and he actually led them to the playoffs, and he should have gotten ahead. He should have gotten a job, honestly.
Yeah.
So hopefully they don't make that mistake twice. The Raiders they fired McDaniels and the GM, and they benched Garoppolo. They won 2 in a row. Here's what happened after. They beat the Jets and somebody else. They were competitive with Miami.
Yep.
I like my dad's thoughts. They hung with KC. They were up early, then lost by 2 scores. They lost 3-0 to Minnesota, 3-0. This is the Raiders' last games, and then that 63-21 game. KC's struggles at receiver are real. I agree with him. So maybe we don't call it a lock, but I still think Mahomes is going to want to. He's such a competitive freak. I don't think he's going to let him lose this game.
Yeah,
they've got to have it to stay ahead in the division. Where are they in the playoff race right now? I got to look.
9-5. So yeah.
Where are they? What's their seed? They are the 3 seed. If they want any chance of the 1, they've got to win. It's a desperation game for them. It doesn't matter to the Raiders, so they've got nothing to lose, which does scare me. The Raiders have a very slim but outside chance at the playoffs, but they need massive help.
Yeah.
I don't love KC. I actually get what my dad's saying. The receivers suck.
Well, here's the thing, Isaac. We're down. Do you want to roll the dice on it?
It's possible KC could lose. Mahomes is frustrated. Crosby is a freak of nature. LV has a chance. I just think in Arrowhead, they're favored by 10. I just think KC wins.
But that would be one that we could make some ground on. Everyone's going to pick KC.
Yeah, but do you really think the Raiders are actually going to win? I think they could keep it competitive. Do we actually see the Raiders winning? That's what I like to roll.
We're down 3 to get into our.
But if we have a great week and get 15 right, even if we get the same ones as everybody else, then we're good.
Exactly.
But yes, he says KC should take the game. I agree. Okay, so I agree with my dad's point. Maybe it's not a lock, but it's not one I'm willing to roll on because freaking KC better freaking win at home against the Raiders.
They better, yeah.
They better freaking win. I want to say more colorful words, the F word.
No.
And because that's how I feel about it.
I got you. All right.
Okay, I got a couple more for you.
Okay.
I'm going to pitch it to you. We'll see if I land the pitch. So we got San Fran, Philly, Buffalo, KC, Denver, right?
So far, yes. 5.
I don't know if it's a lock. It's probably not. But I like the Rams against the Saints. I really do. It's in LA. They're playing way better. Yeah. They almost beat Baltimore. I don't like this Saints team anyways.
Right.
Like, at all. Yeah. Dad, what do you think? Chris, Med, there's been some other people popping in and out.
Yeah, you guys.
I want to know what y'all think. Like, do you guys think the Saints are a decent team? But I don't like Dennis Allen. He sucks. The Rams are only favored by 4, but Olave is questionable, which really hurts them. And Cam Jordan's questionable for the Saints. The Rams actually have everybody healthy, other than maybe Tutu Atwell. Okay. I like this running game. I like the way Stafford's playing with Nakua and Kupp.
Yeah,
I like the Rams as a dark horse team to maybe challenge and win a playoff game if Kyren Williams is healthy. Yeah. They're better. Donald did rest one day this week. It was a rest day, so he should be fine.
Yeah.
Bill, what do you think? What do you think, Bill? I talked for a while there.
I can't trust the Saints either. I'm taking the Rams at home. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, Rams. Everybody says Rams in the chat. Okay, let's go Rams. Yeah, tucked into the Rams. I think they take it. They almost beat Baltimore. Like, they got this close to beating Baltimore in Baltimore, who is, if we're being honest, is probably the second best team in the league right now.
Yeah.
So,
all right.
I just don't think so. Okay, let me see if I've got any other locks. And then I think we should do games of the week, and then the crap fest.
Okay.
That
good?
Sure. Okay, I don't see Cincinnati, Pittsburgh as a lock. I don't see Indy, Atlanta.
No.
Although, what do you think about it? We rolled on Indy. So we're just going to call that one again. We rolled it on the last episode. So I don't even want to, I'm just going to be honest. I don't even want to talk Indy. They suck. Atlanta sucks. We're picking Indy. We rolled on it.
Right.
That's it. Saints seem to be done for the year. Carr's been an issue. I agree with my dad.
We took Indy.
Thanks for joining, guys. Hey, I got to say, thank you to everybody joining us. We're going to try to wrap it at close to an hour, but thanks, guys. We're going to get through these last few. We rolled off air for Indy on the last episode. I still like Indy anyways, but we rolled them, and we're going to stick with our roll. I don't believe in Atlanta anyways.
Yeah.
They lost to Carolina. Their coach is awful.
Yep. Exactly. Yeah.
All right. That might be it. Hold on.
I don't think there's any more locks. Now we just go.
Okay, so game of the week. Dallas, that we didn't already talk. San Fran, Baltimore is the game of the week.
Yep.
Here's my whole thought. We're circling back. I just think San Fran's better than everybody else.
Yeah, they're a good team. Baltimore's going to give them a whirl, but I think the Niners are slightly better. Mm-hmm.
I just don't see them losing. I think they have all their horses.
Yep.
They have a bigger stable than anybody else, to make an analogy. I just think there's so many guys on their team. Their whole offensive line, left tackle, best in football. Running back, best in football. Deebo Samuel, there's no weapon like him. They have number one in Ayuk. They have Kittle. They've got an MVP candidate in Purdy, even if you say he's surrounded by weapons, he is. That's 6 on offense, and I could probably draw some offensive linemen. So I'm going to give them just one more lineman. I don't even know all their guys. I just know they have a great line. So they have 7, 8 horses on offense. Let's go to the defense. They've got my dad picks Baltimore in the upset. I don't see Lamar Jackson. Dad, I love Lamar Jackson, but he struggles against elite defenses. I don't think so. But maybe I'm wrong. But they've got Warner, Greenlaw, Hargrove, Chase Young if he picks it up, but they still have Bosa and they still have Ward.
Yeah.
That's stupid. Yeah. It's stupid. Their talent, like Ned was saying on the last episode on Shots on the Sideline, he was saying they might be in for a dynasty. And if they play their cards right with Purdy, they might win a few. They've got a stacked team, man.
Yeah.
McCaffrey changed them.
Yes.
So the other game of the week, it's got to be Dallas Miami.
Yeah.
Do they run a 4-3 like Lamar? My dad is all on Lamar. I love it. He said, I picked the upset. So, Bill, I think, can you see the comments in StreamYard, or is it not show up for you?
If I don't want to hit. You
have to see them on Facebook.
Okay, that's fine.
So let's read them. From future reference, I guess the best way is probably like I do. I have the computer open and I'm watching the episode with everybody.
Isaac, if I hit the chat, it knocks me out. So then I have to go back in.
Yeah. No, so you'd have to have your computer up and have my Facebook page up and you could see them.
Yeah.
That's the only way. Okay. So my dad said, do they run a 4-3 like Lamar? I picked Lamar in Baltimore in OT. He's picking Baltimore in the upset in overtime.
Yeah, we'll stick.
Med says he likes Indy. My dad says Saints seem to be done for the year. Carr's been an issue. The Rams will take the game.
Yep.
And then Med said the Saints only have Kamara and Carr. He takes the Rams. My dad likes the Rams. They look pretty good. He thinks KC wins.
All right.
Okay.
So
next game, Dallas, Miami.
I'm taking Miami.
Dude, I took Dallas.
I'm taking Miami. The Cowboys too.
We have to roll. All right. Well, here's my thing though. Tyreek's hurt. We can roll. I'm game to roll. I don't believe in Dallas either. Miami's only a 1.5 favorite. Dude, the problem is, here's the suck thing, okay? There's injuries on both sides that really sway this.
Yep.
Hankins was out last week and Hooker's out, but Hankins up the middle, Miami's going to probably run at him, and their defensive tackle's out. But on the other side, Miami, Tyreek Hill is questionable and might miss the game, and Xavier Howard's out. So while they have Ramsey, they are going to have a problem with the other receivers.
Man.
Dallas, my dad agrees with my dad. Dallas has got to play big in big games. Miami should be okay. Hill is likely to play. Ooh. So does Miami beat Dallas?
Wow.
I picked Dallas in the last episode with Med, and y'all might talk me into Miami.
They lost.
Hill was. This is a tough call.
Dallas is not the same team.
I think Dallas is gonna be ticked after that Buffalo game. Don't you have to respond if you're a real team in this game? Don't you have to wake up a little bit?
So who do you think
Dallas is gonna be pissed? Miami's coming off a big win. Dallas is coming off a terrible loss.
Right. So here's my thing. Miami, though, is still fighting for some top seeding and all this. They're at home.
Actually, they're playing to win their division, because if they lose this game and Buffalo wins the next 2, that Week 18 game against Buffalo Miami is actually for the AFC East because Buffalo shellacked them earlier this year. Buffalo is my sneaky pick to challenge Baltimore in the AFC. I like Buffalo. They're figuring it out with Cook. This is a tough call. I would lean Dallas on talent, but I said that last week and they sucked.
What's everyone saying in the chat?
All right, guys, give us your picks because we might just go with your pick because I don't like.
Majority.
It's a big game for both teams. What y'all think? Majority rolls. Flip. He says coin. He says coin flip.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, let's do it. Bill, I called the last one. What do you call it? Even or odd for whatever team?
I'm going to say even. All right.
For who?
I'm going to say even for the home team for Miami. So I'm going to roll it. It's a 3. It's Dallas.
Dallas. All right. That was my thinking, but I'm not amazed with them at all. Okay, should we get to our stupid Packers, or you want to save it for the end?
Oh, let's save that one, the best one, for the end, of course.
Oh my God, they suck. Okay.
Yeah.
There's actually some other decent games though. Let's go Detroit, Minnesota. Can we do that one?
Here, you want to do Detroit, Minnesota? Okay.
What are you thinking, guys? Nice. My dad said nice. Dak wins. Guys, what are you thinking? Do you think Detroit wins or Minnesota? This was a tough one.
Yeah.
Me and Ned went. I wrote down our picks. We went. Hold on.
I'm thinking Detroit.
We went Detroit.
Yeah.
But I'm a little concerned about Minnesota's D, and they have Addison, Roland, they have Jefferson back, and they have Hawkinson. Oh. And if Mullins can just be competent, Jefferson is back. Madison's out for Minnesota, but they got Ty Chandler, who balled out last week, and that Minnesota-Cincinnati game was fun, man. Ooh, we got Joe in. We got a guy from Frozen Tundra, and he's really good. I'm going to probably bring him on as a guest on this show. What's your prediction for Raiders-Chiefs score? We didn't give. We need to start giving score predictions, Bill. We've got 5 in right now watching the show. Pretty awesome. Let's do scores the rest of the way, just for fun.
Okay.
Okay, Raiders-Chiefs. My score prediction for Raiders-Chiefs is 27-17. I think they win by 10. Similar to this last week. I think they figured it out. What do you think, Bill? Raiders
27.
Chiefs.
30-23.
Okay, so they win by 7? Okay.
Yep.
So they don't cover. But they win. Okay.
Yep.
All right. Joe, thanks for joining, man. Yeah, I decided to do a doubleheader. Bill's in. This is my normal Pickem episode. So I hope you like it. This is Ned's awesome. This is me and Bill do this every week. So
you want me to give a quick recap or what?
Let's do a recap. What's our picks?
Okay.
Picks.
All right, we took the Niners upsetting the Baltimore Ravens. We're taking Philly to beat the Giants. KC over the Raiders. The Broncos at home to win. We're taking the Cowboys to beat Miami. I know, right? And then the Colts and the Falcons. We would take both, but we're taking the Colts. And then we're taking.
We rolled on that one.
Yeah, the Colts or the Bills to beat the Chargers, and then the Saints to beat the Rams. Or no, the Rams to beat the Saints. Sorry, Rams.
No, Rams beat the Saints.
Yeah,
he said 31-27 Vegas upset special. He's a Vegas fan. He's a Las Vegas fan. My dad was pitching Vegas too. My dad and Joe, who's from Frozen Tundra Network, both picked the Raiders.
Wow,
man!
You want to go with the crowd? I mean, we need one to catch up too. It's up to you. What do you think?
Okay, let me get some more. Let me get some more data because I need more backup on this. Let me go to the Raiders. Hold on. Raiders. Hold on.
Did they? Yeah. That would be good.
Okay.
Upset pick though.
Crosby. I can explain. All right, Joe. Explain. Give me an explanation. What you got? Make me believe in the Raiders because I like the potential they're showing, and I'm not super sold. Joe, explain. This is fun.
Explain.
I like that we got people in. It adds so much. Seriously.
Yes.
That's the only disappointment with my med show, but we started it too early, and I had it on privacy settings because Facebook sucks.
And we do try to normally keep these, for the viewers a little bit shorter too, but I know we got more.
We're having fun. I like that people are in comments and adding to it. It's cool.
Yeah. Is everyone agreeing with our pick so far? I can't see the comments. So.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, except for this Raiders Chiefs.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna go back to Raiders Chiefs. Let's just double back to it.
All
Jacobs is Jacobs playing or is he out? As Ricky would say to Lucy in I Love Lucy, got some splaining to do. Nice.
Yeah.
I like the I Love Lucy reference on the football show. I like it though. Okay. All right. Here's my thing.
Okay.
I'm looking at stats, okay? The
Right.
Chiefs. Yeah, Chris, I like the I Love Lucy. That was awesome. That was one of my favorite shows. Okay, the Chiefs are 10th. Okay, here's Joe. Raiders are flying high after 63-21, due for a win against KC. Last win versus KC was an Arrowhead. KC looks vulnerable this year. I agree. Raiders defense is balling right now. Okay. My dad says, Coach, Las Vegas is for real. Quarterback has improved. Receivers for Las Vegas are better. Crosby is disruptive and will move Mahomes. Hold on. I'm thinking about switching it, but let me just look at some. I like the home away split. Let's look at it. KC at home is only 4-3.
Ah.
Nope, I'm not doing it. Raiders on the road are 1-5.
Ooh. Ouch.
Since the McDaniels move, they have on the road the Raiders. They competed against Miami, which I see them doing today.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to see when they let go of McDaniels, so I got the right date. When they let go of McDaniels, I believe that was right after they lost to Detroit. Yes. And then they won at home against the Giants, home against the Jets. They competed against Miami. They did compete against KC last time in the Raiders, but that's my problem is they competed at home. They're worse on the road. Guys, I'm sorry, I can't do it. I'm going KC.
KC, yep.
I can't do it. That 1-5 road thing, that's real. Maybe Pierce does get them to rise up, but they're not playing for the playoffs, and KC's going to be, I think they're going to be desperate. Yeah. Maybe you talked me into it. Keep pitching it. Maybe by the end of the show we'll flip it. But the 1-5 road thing scares me.
Right.
But okay. I like what Joe said. My dad's got to go. Sorry, Dad, if you have to work. Thanks for joining. Yeah. Joe, I like your argument. You almost swayed me. I'm going to think hard on it. This might be a flip pick. Like, we might flip our pick. Okay. All right. Let's get back to our picks. Yeah, we're having fun. Hold on.
Yeah. Cincy,
good
Pittsburgh.
Podcast. My dad had fun. My dad had fun. I had fun. That was cool.
Oh, yeah.
Pierce is coaching for a job. Ooh.
See? That could be.
He's really pitching this to me.
We'll come back to
Joe,
it.
Do you see it?
I don't see it. I still say KC, but I think the Raiders give him a whirl.
He's making a good argument. Argument.
And I get it. But the thing is, I think KC, their playoff hopes are on the line. If they lose this one and lose 6 games, go to 8-6, they're almost going to maybe be bounced from playoff contention. So I think at home, they're going to be a more desperate team. That's why I'm taking them.
Are they 8-5? No, they're 9-5. So yeah, they'd be 9-6. Yeah.
9-6. Sorry, 9-6.
Sorry, I had to go, Dad. We'll try to. We're gonna try to.
Yeah.
Okay, Detroit, Minnesota.
I'm thinking Detroit because one, I don't like Minnesota. Minnesota, I know, yes, they win. They're still trying to find that 7th, maybe 6th seed, 7th seed. But I think Detroit. I think they.
Joe said no, they take the division. He said no, they take the division no matter what. KC probably does take the division, but if they want any chance, they're not getting the 1 seed. But
right,
if they want to get, I don't know. Lions, not a Viking fan myself. Here's my thing though. My only concern with this, Detroit's favored by 3. Yeah. My only concern is Minnesota did play tough last week, but they still lost to Cincinnati. It depends on which Goff shows up. Minnesota is playing hellacious on D. And they get pressure. They have the recipe to actually beat this Detroit team if Mullins plays decent. But I agree with Joe. Minnesota has no quarterback. That's why I'm going to lean Detroit.
Yeah.
But I got to tell you, with their weapons, with their run game, and with their defense playing good, if the quarterback can just be average and they get to Purdy, they're going to win this game. But I'll still go Detroit.
Okay.
That was a tough one, though. I'm not going to lie to you.
That is.
We're getting to our super fun ones now. We got 7 left. I agree with you, Joe. Minnesota has no QB. We got people staying with us. I love it. Okay, we picked Saints Rams. Let's go. I can't pick Pittsburgh with Mason Rudolph. I think we go Cincy.
Well,
I think
hate
Browning's
Cincy
playing
too,
better.
I can't. Every time we pick Cincy, they lose the dingbats. So
Joe, I agree with you.
I
Minnesota's a
agree.
quarterback away from a decent team. They don't have it right now. I agree.
Right.
Mullins isn't. Here's my problem with since he's favored by 2 on the road. But here's my problem. I can't get behind Mason Rudolph or Mitch Trubisky.
I know.
And Minka Fitzpatrick is still questionable. Cameron Hayward's questionable. Cameron Hayward, sorry. They're missing people left and right, and Pickett's out.
Okay.
So not that he's anything special either.
Yeah.
Since he does have Jamar Chase questionable, but they still have Higgins.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm going Cincy.
All right, let's go Cincy.
I like this Browning kid. He played with some heart last week. So, that's a fun one with 2 backup quarterbacks. That's the typical NFL this year. You got to love it.
Yep.
We took Indy. We took Buffalo.
I'll do
Seattle, Tennessee. Pittsburgh, Cincinnati is a tough call, Joe. I agree with you. It is.
It is tough, yeah. I'm taking the Titans. Titans at home.
I think that's what me and Med took on the last one. Let me look.
Yeah.
Hold on. Yeah, we did. I don't love this Seattle team. No. Tennessee at home. Not that I love them either. But even though Seattle did win with Drew Lock, I think they're going to have a tougher day in Tennessee. Let me look at one thing really quick.
Sure.
Tennessee's home record. They're a bad team, but let me just look. Hold on.
Yeah.
Tennessee is 4-3 at home, 1-6 on the road, so they show up at home. I really need Buffalo to lose the Chargers. LOL, please, football gods. Why?
Yes.
Joe, did you pick? Do you have a pick 'em and you picked the Chargers? Why do you need them? That's funny. All right, so we took Tennessee 1. So we got San Fran, Philly, Buffalo, KC, Denver, Rams, Colts, Cowboys, Lions, Bengals, Titans. Is that correct?
That's correct.
11 in, 5 left. We're saving Green Bay for last. All right, super amazing game of the week. Washington Commanders at the New York Jets.
Yep.
Gotta love the matchups this week. Some of them.
Jets.
We went Washington.
I know, but
the Jets have. Oh, yeah. The Jets have Tim Boyle starting at quarterback.
Yeah.
I think that says enough, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Washington. Okay.
Do you want to get behind them? I don't love Washington either. The Jets are favored by 3, but they just came off a 30-0 loss. They look, other than that Houston game where they knocked the guy out, it's a toilet bowl. Washington just competed with the Rams, but they've been trash. The Jets have at least won 1 game in the last 5, but I don't know. Washington isn't a tailspin. You could roll this one. I don't care. I do think Washington wins. Yeah, I think Washington's slightly better though on offense. They at least can throw the ball pretty well, but that's exactly the Jets' strength. Oh, Joe says Buffalo needs 2 losses in the last 3 games. Oh, he's hoping for the Raiders to make the playoffs.
He's for the Raiders, yeah. What does he say?
They will lose to Miami week 8. He said Buffalo needs 2 losses in the last 3 games for the Raiders' playoff hopes. They will lose to Miami week 18. Need them to lose to either the Chargers or the Pats. Let's be honest. Pats, LMAO.
Okay.
What does everybody say on this game? Guys, Washington or Jets?
Yep.
Give us some stuff. I'm going to eat some soup.
There you go.
What y'all think? It's cold now. I got to warm it up. Chicken dumpling. It's pretty good, though.
There you go. What are they saying?
All right, guys. If you're here and paying attention, we appreciate you for hanging for an hour and 10 minutes. Plus, the 2 hours and 30 minutes earlier.
Right.
So the 4 hours of the Fun Football Podcast tonight. Washington's going to rebuild. I see Jets. That is an interesting argument because Washington has just been complete trash. They did hang with the Rams, though.
Right.
They hung with Seattle. God, both these teams suck. The Jets losing 30-0 Miami is not encouraging.
No.
Bill, I'm weirdly starting to think the opposite and lean Jets. What do you think? I don't know. Should we roll?
The Jets are 3-5 at home, and Washington is 3-5 on the road, so that doesn't help either.
Sweet. Roll them.
All right.
Boyle at quarterback, though. Isn't Boyle better than Zach Wilson? I don't know. This one's hard.
I don't know either. Well, Bolt, wasn't he with an ex-Packer, right?
Yeah. That shows you how good he is.
All right, I'm gonna roll odd or even for the Jets.
I'll take odd.
All right, I'm rolling. It's even. So we're going Washington.
Hey, it worked out the same as me and Med picked. Sweet.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, I don't believe in Boyle, so whatever. That game sucks.
Yeah.
Both those teams are terrible. Just being honest.
Yeah.
Being honest. Okay. So we've got
Cleveland, Houston,
Washington.
Arizona. Yeah.
Okay, so we've got how many left?
4, I believe. Arizona, Jacksonville, Cleveland, Green Bay.
Okay, I'm thinking Cleveland beats Houston because Stroud's not 100%. Even though that defense doesn't travel.
And
with Flacco, with that D, I think they're a more complete team. I think Cleveland wins.
I'm agreeing with you, and also don't factor in the Flacco incentive. Remember, the farther he goes, if he makes the playoffs, he gets more incentives on his contract. The deeper he goes, the more money he makes.
Does he? I bet he does. I didn't even think about that. That's a really good point.
He has it in his contract incentives. So based on how far he goes in the season, wins, and then playoffs, he gets more money. So I think that's going to be a motivating factor here.
People in the thoughts, Med from shots at the side from the sideline. He said Washington. He hates Boyle at quarterback.
Okay.
And he hates him. He thinks Wilson's better. That if that's true, that's an indictment, bud. Not for Med. That's an indictment on Boyle if Zach Wilson's a better quarterback. That sucks. Yep. And then Joe, man, you're gonna have to hop on the show. This was awesome. You got a lot. Yeah. Seriously. I can have you on soon. Trying to take a little break over the holidays, but soon, man. Joe says he thinks Jets have more to play for, and if Stroud is back, he takes Houston. That is very interesting because it is in Houston. Bill, what's the home road split on the Houston-Cleveland thing?
All right, let me go to Houston-Cleveland. 1 second. It is Cleveland at Cleveland on the road is 2-4. Houston at home is 5-2.
Okay, I think I just talked. I think that's it. Okay. We're gonna go Houston if Stroud plays. Let's just go Houston for now, and we'll watch the Stroud thing.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
If Stroud is back, yes. If not, no. I agree with Ned and Joe. So we got to watch Stroud. So I'm gonna circle that game because that's a quarterback decision.
Yes.
It's a concussion. He's supposed to be back, but we got to watch that.
So. We got to watch it. Yep.
Houston, yes. Chris says we got 3 other people on. I love it. Thanks for hitting, guys.
Yeah.
All right. We're saving the Packers for last. So that means the next game, I think Chicago beats Arizona. I think they're a better team. I think Arizona sucks.
In Chicago. Yeah.
It's in Chicago. I think Chicago's slightly better.
Yeah.
If Stroud is back, Houston will make a playoff push. They probably will get bounced in the first round, but what a first season for Stroud and D'Amico Ryans. I agree. You're probably looking at the rookie of the year and maybe one of the head coach candidates of the year. And they've made some serious progress. Yep. Okay, so we're going Chicago. Jacksonville, Tampa.
I got this one.
Tampa wins.
I think Tampa wins. Yeah, I'm going to go
Christian
Tampa.
Kirk's out. I don't believe in.
And
Med said it, man. Ryan is a coach of the year candidate. I agree.
Yep. They're fighting for a
Chicago cannot afford to win. Joe said Chicago cannot afford to win. Well, they have their number 1 pick locked up in Carolina, so I just think they're slightly better. Their defense has been playing better. Yep. They've been a better team. They almost beat Cleveland. That's after beating Detroit. Chicago is definitely playing hotter right now than Arizona. And Jacksonville is the weakest of the division champions right now. Seriously, Tampa's been playing better.
Yep.
And without Christian Kirk, Lawrence needs his ankle. It's banged up. I got a lot of problems with this one.
Yep, I agree. I'm thinking Tampa. Yep.
Does that leave our game?
Our game. You want to start with your pick? What do you say?
No, go pitch Carolina to me. Go ahead. I can't in my right mind pick Carolina. I'm sorry. I just think our offense is better. Bryce Young's been trash. We are not great on the road. I give you that. That does scare me.
Yep.
I don't disagree with your assessment. I just think they should lose to secure a second top 5 pick. I agree with Joe. Chicago should lose, but they're playing better right now. They're probably going to finish like 7-10. He's right. This is kind of what I want Green Bay to do. I want Green Bay to lose out and try to get a top 10 pick, but we're going to be dumb and mess around and win 1 or 2. Watch. I already know what's going to happen. We're going to have 7 or 8 wins and not make the playoffs. It's the worst spot to be in. But we are a young team, and progressing is important.
All right.
Here's the deal. Carolina is so bad on offense. We're not going to score 7. We had 20 against Tampa, and their defense, even with the injuries, is way better than Carolina. Carolina, the weird thing is, I did find a stat that would support your Carolina argument, because I think I know you well enough, Bill. I think you're picking Carolina. They are third. They are third in yards on defense, but watch this.
What?
They're 29th in points because they turn the ball over so much.
Mm.
And they're 29th in offense, Carolina is.
Well,
they're 30th in yards.
Okay. And I get that. Green Bay is 2-5 on the road. Carolina's 2-4. Their only 2 wins all year have come at home. And the Packers on the road are horrible. So that's why I'm going with Carolina.
Have we won any big games on the road? Let me look. We beat Detroit. I'm looking. We almost beat the stupid Giants. We almost beat the stupid Giants, who are a better team than Carolina, even with DeVito. I'm looking at Green Bay. Hold on.
I'm looking at the rushing too. Carolina's
we do have
offense,
Jones back, which is supportive.
Here's the thing:
their offense just sucks. Their offense sucks. How are they going to score points?
But they can run the ball. They average 106 yards, and our defense is giving up 130 yards.
Oh my gosh! Chris said he's going to go Carolina. Y'all ganging up on me. That's not fair.
Because we can't stop the run. If we can't
but
stop
they can't
the
run the ball. They can't run the ball either though.
On our Packer defense, yeah, they can.
I don't even know who the running back is. Packers have not been great at home, on the road. They're much better at home. I agree with Chris.
I can get out there and run on the Packers defense.
Here's the Packers road games this season. I'm going to read their road record, okay?
Right.
They beat Chicago in that opener, and Jordan Love looked great. They had that Atlanta game that blew by 1 point. That was close. Atlanta's better than Carolina, even though they lost to them.
Yeah.
We lost to the Raiders on the road. Yeah, that's bad. We lost to Denver on the road by 2. Raiders by 4. Mm-hmm. We lost to Pittsburgh by 4.
Yep.
Detroit we beat. The Giants we lost. I think Green Bay gets a bounce back win. I really do. I think that I don't think they're going to have 3 straight bad games, but I could be wrong. It's Carolina. How's Carolina getting enough points to win this game? Like where are they scoring? What's the score? Give me the score.
Carolina 17.
Yeah. Chuba Hubbard is the running back in Carolina. He sounds like bubblegum. Joe says Packers win 24-10.
No.
Man, we need a tiebreaker, man. They two pick Carolina. We got Green Bay. Med, help me out. Be the tiebreaker.
Yep.
Carolina or Green Bay. I don't care. If you pick Carolina, it's fine. I am worried about Green Bay on the road. That does worry me.
Yeah.
It's just Bryce Young is so freaking bad. He can't even throw the ball.
Yeah,
Med says Packers.
He says Packers? All right, we'll go Packers then. All right.
Hold on, I'm pulling up some more stats. Hold on, I'm pulling up some more stats.
All right.
Okay, Carolina. Okay. Green Bay is 18th in points. Carolina's 29th. Green Bay is 18th in yards. Carolina's 30th.
Yeah, but wait till you get to our
Green
defense.
Green Bay is 16th in passing.
Mm-hmm.
Carolina's 29th.
Yeah.
So how are they going to take advantage of our bad defense? You're right. If Barry's bad enough to lose this, if he doesn't get fired at halftime or at the end of the game, then we got a problem. So I agree with you. I agree.
I just have a feeling
rushing. They're only 17th. Chris says, I agree with you, Isaac. I'm concerned about the road history. Plus, you never know what will happen this weekend. They could pull a fast one and win. I agree. Rushing yards, your defense is going to look great against Carolina. They better. Rushing yards, Green Bay is 21st in rushing. They're only 17th, 3 yards better. Time of possession, they are 7th. We're 24th. Okay, defense, here you go. We're 17th in points. They're 29th.
Okay.
We're better. Yards, we're down to 23rd because we suck. Somehow, they're 3rd.
Mm-hmm.
They are 3rd in pass defense. We're 12th. They're 20th on the ground in rush defense.
Okay.
We're 30th.
See, I told you, man.
But I just don't know if they have the offense to even take advantage of this bad defense. I don't know. Where are they getting the points? That's my concern. Their 2 wins on the season, they won 9-7. I'm looking at I'm looking at Carolina's schedule now. Let's look at this.
Yeah.
I got to break this down. Okay, Carolina this year. Atlanta, the first game, 24-10 on the road. At home, they lost to the Saints 20-17. Played them close.
Okay.
Seattle, they lost 37-27. They lost by 10. Minnesota, they lost 21-13. They lost by 8. So that's 0-4. They lost to Detroit 42-24. That's an 18-point loss. They lost to Miami 42-21. So they started the season 0-6. That's awesome. Then they beat Houston by 2.
Yeah.
1-6. They lost to Indy by 2 scores. They played Chicago close but lost by 3. They lost to Dallas 33-10. They were in that game in the fourth, but then Dallas blew it up. Tennessee beat them by 7. The Bucks beat them by 3. The Saints beat them by 22, and then they won this stupid game by 2. Bill, I gotta be honest. I see a scenario Carolina wins. I still think Green Bay, but I'll go Carolina with you. It's fine. Let's do it.
All right.
I'm not feeling great about it. I really think Green Bay actually wins.
No,
I might try to talk you into Green Bay later on. It is that road thing, but I do think. Well, here's the trend with Green Bay. Let me show you this one really quick because I noticed this. It just depends on if we break it now or later. Hold on. Green Bay on the season. I'm going to read their whole thing. Okay.
Yep.
Green Bay on the season. This is their games. Their whole season.
Yeah.
Guys, thanks for hanging. We're almost done. I've got a couple more little mini plugs. Yeah. I've got one thing I want to toss at Bill really quick, maybe. Okay. So Green Bay opened the season losing to Chicago, Atlanta. So they went win, loss, win. Loss, loss, loss. 4. Win, loss. Win, win, win. Loss, loss. So is that streak continue or do we start a win streak? It just, I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
They had a 4-game lose streak and a 2-game lose streak, and they had a 3-game win streak and a 2-game win streak.
All right, so, you know what? You're leaning towards Green Bay. I'll go Pack too, because then that way I can cheer for them, and if they win, I'm happy. If they lose, then I'm like, oh well, that's probably just going to happen.
I honestly don't even want them to win because I don't see playoffs anyways.
Let's go Pack.
I would rather they lose.
Let's just go.
I would rather they lose.
Let's just go back.
They have way too much talent to not freaking win this game. They better freaking win this game. Man.
It's not worth you talking about those guys anymore. We'll just go Packers. Sorry.
All right, so we got yeah, I know they suck. That was just dismal. It was bad. Yeah. Okay, but the offense wasn't at least. At least Love looked good.
Yes.
So we got San Fran, Philly, Buffalo, KC, Denver, Rams, Indy, Dallas, Detroit, Cincy, Tennessee, Washington, Houston, Chicago, Tampa Bay, Green Bay. That's just the order we did them in.
Yeah, I trust you on that. I didn't follow all of them, but that sounds good. Yeah.
Well, just make sure you lock them in, and we're going. I don't remember the Thursday game.
Yes,
Bill, man, I appreciate you. I appreciate you doing this with me. I didn't do it with Med. If you're game for one last thing, and then we'll bounce.
Okay, one last thing.
What would your top 5 be?
Right now, AFC, NFC, what?
You know what? Me and Med did AFC, NFC. I'll let you pick. Do you want to do NFL or you want to do NFC, AFC? You pick.
I would say we can just do top NFL. That's fine.
So we both have. I have San Fran. I'm guessing you do too.
Yeah, Fran. Yeah, I would say Fran's up there. Definitely. Yeah.
I got Baltimore as my 2, just based on consistency. What are you thinking?
Yeah, I would say a 2, maybe 3, but 2.
The Payne and Bill's voice. Med's laughing at you about the Green Bay thing. The Payne and Bill's voice.
Oh man, dude.
I left after that 52-yard touchdown. I checked out of Chili's and I dipped. I didn't even want to watch Dallas. It was so bad. I was like, this defense, not just the coordinator, is so effing terrible.
Yes.
Oh, I want to curse so bad. It was so bad. It was so bad.
Well, it
was awful.
And I've been a Packer fan since a little boy, and I love them. I mean, through the ups and downs, I've just never seen such inconsistency on defense and stuff. I don't get it. Did
it look like they don't care? Doesn't it look like the players don't care?
Something.
It feels that way to me. Like there's all this stuff on the Frozen Tundra chat I'm on. There's a attacker for the team. Yeah. And there's all this stuff about Alexander quitting and Campbell ticked, and I could see it. But I'm sorry, blame the coach and the coordinator, but I also blame the players for not caring. I do sound like a Bears Bill.
Yeah.
Ned said, Bill, you sound like a Bears fan.
I sound like a Bears fan. Oh, that's funny. I used to live in Chicago, and I went to many Bears Games. That's for sure. But man,
Ned, you didn't know that.
No, my whole thing is with and this will never happen because of the collective bargaining agreement, all this crap. But anyway, players will never agree to it. But I think every position should be paid based on their merits, based on what they do on the field. Like have a base salary, a low base salary for all the different positions, and then
high incentives.
Yes.
High incentives.
Yep. And
you make a playoff game, boom.
And you know what that would fix? That would fix all these teams that are even 2-10 or 2-12. You would still have players out there playing because they know they're going to get paid if they get the stats. And
I agree with you.
But
I agree.
Yeah.
Med agrees too. All right, so my top 5, I got San Fran, Baltimore. Who was your number 2, Bill?
My number 2, you know what?
Oh, my wife is watching. Oh, that's great. Yeah, you didn't know Bill was from Chicago, so that was kind of cool.
Yeah, I used to I was born and raised in Milwaukee, and then I lived in Chicago for quite a number of years. So I had to live through the Walter Payton killing the Packers all the time, man, dude.
It's fun, man. That's fun.
I'm going to say Dallas Cowboys, number 3.
Who was your 2? Baltimore?
Oh, Baltimore's number 2, yeah.
And then you're going Cowboys 3?
Yep.
I'm going to go Bills 3. I think their ceiling's higher than anybody else. Not just based on the last game, the way they unlocked Cook, I like them. Okay. They fired that coordinator, and they've been different on offense. The way they went right at Dallas and they ran it, they've been using Cook, and I know my dad's scared because I've got him in the fantasy game. So I like Buffalo, actually.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so I got San Fran, Baltimore, Bills. You got San Fran, Baltimore, Cowboys.
Yep. What's
your number 4, man?
Well, number 4, then I'm going to take your Buffalo Bills. They're right below. I know Buffalo. You know, they beat Dallas, right? Yeah. So I think Dallas, if they put the game together, they can beat Buffalo. So
I'll go Dallas 3.
Okay.
Even though I don't like them on the road, I think they're better than Philly right now. This is an interesting one because it's a matchup. Who's your 5? Is it Miami or somebody else? KC? Miami? I'm giving you some teams.
Yeah.
Philly? Yeah.
Jeez.
Tough? It's tough, right? It's hard to get to 5 teams. Me and Ned did top 5 AFC, NFC. It was hard last week.
It's either Miami or Philadelphia, and right now I'd have to lean Miami.
I can't go KC. I'm looking at the ringer, and they got KC 4. I like that D, but they can't throw. They can't throw. Their receivers make the Packers receivers look good.
Casey's like a 6 or 7. Yeah.
I'll go Miami. It's tough though.
Yeah, it is tough.
I just don't believe in Philly. I'll go Miami. Who are you going?
If Philly gets home field, I think they're going to be a tougher out. But if they're on the road, I don't see them.
Well, San Fran's probably locked up the 1 seed.
Yeah.
Pretty much. If they win this week. So it's either going to be Philly or Dallas as the 2, or Detroit, who I don't even have them in consideration. I need to see more than one good game. So did you go Miami on your 5, or did you go Philly?
5, I'm going to go Miami.
Yeah. Pretty comparable.
Yeah.
Guys, we're going to wrap this at about an hour and a half. Thank you for joining the Fun Football Podcast.
Thank you, guys.
I'm going to do the right plug at the end. There may be another episode this week with my dad, and it looks like Millie Goat's podcast. Bill, I'll send it to you. They are fun. It's fun. It's very laid back. It's enjoyable. Okay. I believe, I'm going to talk to my wife. I believe I was trying to slow stuff down this week, but it's speeding up.
Yeah, I know.
What are you going to do? I think I'm going to hop on their show, and they're going to hop on mine on Thursday. We're going to do another doubleheader. And I may be on shots from the sideline tomorrow if the wife's still sick. So if she's sick, I'm going to pile this crap up really quick again. But I'm having fun with this, and it's not fun talking Packers right now because they suck. Hopefully they figure it out. But I do hope that you enjoyed this episode of the Fun Football Podcast. I'm not going to lie. After 2 in a row, I actually I had a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It was actually a blast. It was cool. And it was fun having people on. Share with your
Yes.
friends. I'd love to get more people in the comments.
Absolutely.
I'm going to be the type of person, unless we ever get this famous where there's hundreds of comments, where I add comments in the show, because that's why I'm doing it live. So share with your friends, see what they think. If you're watching at home, leave some comments afterwards about our picks, our top fives. We didn't get the MVPs, Bill. Me and Med did. I'm trying to wrap it, but leave some comments. I like going to comments later on. You can follow Fun Football Podcast on Spotify, Apple, iHeartRadio. But for video, you can follow it on YouTube, Rumble. It's here on Facebook, and it's also on X and TikTok. It's everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, and Pandora.
Oh, man, there you go.
But we'll be back with another episode of the Fun Football Podcast, me and Bill, next week. We'll be recapping our amazing picks this time, because I know we're going to get at least 12 right.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. You're a bad.
And, man, I enjoyed the little the stuff that was not about football. I think that people like it, too.
That was fun.
But doing this is something I wanted to do since I was little. So I appreciate y'all listening. Oh, wait, I got to give one more plug.
Okay.
Please go check out my interview with Chris B on the media. He's on here on Entertainment Man Podcast. He interviewed me last Saturday. I don't remember the date. I'm sorry. 16th.
The 16th.
On Saturday. It's on YouTube. I talk Bill. You come up. My wife comes up. It's not about football. It was about why I started the podcast. So it was just fun. Ned, you came up, I think, once or twice, but I thanked a lot of family and friends for being supportive of this and this journey. And I hope it continues and more people tune in. But even if it just stays at 1 or 2 every week, I'm having fun. So thank you for joining, guys. We had a blast. We will recap. Bill, can you do one thing really quick? It wasn't live then.
What?
Can you just really fast recap how we are doing for the season really fast, and then we'll get off?
Oh, for the season. Yeah.
Yeah, on our picks. I don't think anybody caught that live earlier. They weren't here. Hey, Chris, if you want to hear how we're doing really quick.
For the whole season, let me go to season.
Sorry, I normally wouldn't do it twice, but there's still a few people in, and I wanted them to hear it really quick.
Oh, you're good. All right,
We were 9-7 last week.
Yeah.
I think you said we're 3 out from 15th place for the money, right?
Yeah. The person who's leading right now has 150 out of 240 picks so far.
You know what burns me so bad is if we fixed our Thursday night picks a couple times, and the Packers, if we just double checked, we'd be right there. So I'm really proud of us, because now we're going to double check this crap next year. So 150, where are we at? Are we at 142?
We're at 143.
Ooh, only 7 out of first?
No, we're only 7.
That's not bad, man.
No,
there's like 5 or 6 that we missed because we forgot to flip it. Seriously.
I know. Yep.
That's not bad.
No, I know.
Okay, are we 2 or 3? Are we 2 or 3 out of 15?
In order to get in the money, right now, we have to.
We really need to be at 147, don't we?
To really, because let me go. Away. The top person gets 3,000. The 15th placing gets 275. And then if there's anyone tied in all that, I mean, and don't forget, we got to do all the wild card, all the divisional games, the championship games, and the Super Bowl. So all those games count in it too yet. So, I mean, it's we're still in it. And if we're like,
and then how are we doing on the college pick? You said we're 6 out of 8, right? So far?
Right now, we are sitting. Our best one. We did a couple sheets, but our best one is sitting at 6 and 8. So tomorrow, today's. What am I thinking?
It's a Tuesday. I know I'm off for the week, so I'm not even paying attention.
Well, we have one game that starts.
I have 2 more full weeks off.
We took UTSA.
Tonight?
We need UTSA to win tonight.
UTSA is driving. They're in the red zone with 1 minute left in the second quarter. They're driving. We need a touchdown. It's 2nd and 4 at the 13-yard line.
What's the score?
That's why I wanted to do radio. It's 14-17. Marshall's up. And it is 2nd and 4 at Marshall's 13, so they're only 13 yards away from scoring. They're on a 62-yard. They're on a 62-yard drive, 11 plays.
Right.
You know what I want? Maybe one time we do a live thing during a Packer game. That'd be kind of fun.
That would be fun. We need UTSA to win.
Honestly.
If we get
yes, we do.
If we get UTSA, we will be 7 out of 9. So we need UTSA.
Ned, thanks for joining, man.
Yep.
We're about to hop off. Thanks, man.
All
right. So we need UTSA. Remember, follow Fun Football Podcast. Yep. Please share. Please subscribe. Leave some comments. And I'm going to be back here on Thursday. I'm going to set up the time with Millie Goats. So I'll be here Thursday with another one. And there might be a fantasy football special for my fancy friends. I'm thinking Friday or Saturday night. Friday or Saturday night. I'm going to talk to the Pops. Thanks for joining, guys.
Thank you all, guys.
This was episode. I can't believe it. This was episode 29. So 30 is going to be on Thursday. That's crazy. All right, y'all. Thank you for joining. Bill, can you stay on for a second after I end it? I want to ask you something, okay?
Okay.
All right. See you guys. Thank you.
Bye, guys.